Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Shabree. So I'm coming to you guys today with a foundation review. I'm using the Kat Von D Lock It foundation. I'm actually using it in the shade Deep 78. I believe it's their neutral tone. So this foundation actually has been on the market for quite some time, but she did reintroduce 14 new shades to the line to offer some different undertones. So I'm super excited about this foundation. I picked it up in a neutral undertone because I don't too much like to have like the red or orange undertone with my foundation, so I go more so for a neutral or yellow based undertone in foundation. I did pick up this foundation from Sephora. It retails for about $35. What I did when I went to Sephora was to go and get a swatch of the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream in the shade Mink, because that is my favorite go-to high-end foundation. And that mink shade, I believe, just fits me really nicely, so I wanted to make sure I was getting a shade really close to that one. I just watched Mink and then I went and tried the Kat Von D, and I actually hit it right on the head with the Deep 78 shade. So basically I'm going to try the foundation out with you guys, wear it for about 6 to 8 hours for today, and then I'll come back to you guys later today to show you basically how it's holding up. The primer that I'm using is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Y'all know I love this primer. It just helps to keep my skin really smooth, so I like that. And it basically keeps me matte, and I apply it all over my face. I focus it first in my T-zone. So again, the foundation just claims to be a high pigmented full coverage foundation. So I love full coverage foundations when I am wearing makeup. It just helps to hide the discoloration on my skin, and basically to just give me an even canvas to work with. So again, this is a matte full coverage foundation. I'm just going to shake it up before I use it. Now the bottle that it comes in is really nice. It's like a plastic acrylic case, so that's really neat. And I'm going to start with one full pump of foundation. And I have foundation on the back of my hand already because I did this video right before this, and I was recording, but it didn't copy to my memory card, so I'm re-recording it. So hopefully it copies this time. But what I'm going to do is just go in with stamping motions to basically stamp the foundation into my skin. I can tell you that this is really comparable to the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. It is a thick consistency, which is really good. I'll see this one little buff is just covering up all my imperfections. It smells just like the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream as well. And it does have a matte finish, and I can tell you guys this is a good color selection, so I'm happy that they did come out with the additional shades to suit different undertones. So I'm still just working off the back of my hand with that one pump of foundation. I like to go in with the foundation a little bit at a time and build up as needed, so I don't get like a really cakey look. Y'all look at this foundation. It is actually really good. I like it. I know a lot of people rave about her Lock It concealer. So if the concealer is anything like this foundation, I may have to try the concealer out. So I do have one half of my face finished. As y'all can see, it is a really good color match. In my opinion, at least, this is the color I like to go with for my foundation, and then, you know, I make it look more like my skin tone when I do go into highlight and conceal and contour and do all of that. But as you guys can see, this side of my face I did not do. This is the side that I did go in, and I still have a half a pump on the back of my hand. So this is just a half a pump, and it covers really, really well. I see where I can add just a little more. Still, guys, using what was on the back of my hand. I haven't picked up any more, so we're just working with one pump, guys. So this is how the foundation looks so far. What I'm going to go ahead and do is finish up the rest of my face just on camera. guys, that's it for now. I'm gonna come back in about 7 hours. Right now it's 4:01, so I'll come back at about 11 tonight. I know that's late, but I'm trying to give it at least a good 6 to 8 hour range of wear to show you guys, or to be able to give you guys a really accurate review on how it works. So this is what we have so far. Really nice full coverage foundation. So I'll be back at 11 with my final thoughts. First off, it does claim to be a 24-hour matte foundation. It also states that one layer of the foundation will cover up any imperfections, blemishes, or any discoloration of your skin. I can definitely agree to that. I used only one pump of foundation today for my entire face, and it gave an absolutely beautiful coverage. This foundation also is very thick, and that's amazing. So they state that it is full coverage. It is definitely full coverage. One pump will take you a really long way. It also says that the foundation is high pigmented, and it is. As far as it being a matte finish, it definitely does have a matte finish. I do just have some Bobbi Brown highlighter on, so that's where you guys are probably seeing the glow. But for the foundation itself, it does have a matte finish, so I absolutely love that. The shade is very similar to my Mink foundation. I actually like this one a little better because it does give me more of like a brown type of finish. I can't really explain it, but it's very similar to the shade Mink in Becca. Foundation claims to be formulated without any parabens or sulfate, so that it's really good. Also a vegan foundation, so it's free of any animal derived ingredients, which is really good. They do have a total of 30 foundations in the line. That does include the new 14 shades that she did introduce. I really do like this foundation. I like the wear of it. The way my concealer blended out with it was beautiful. It is a really good foundation. Definitely full coverage, definitely matte, not for the faint of heart, but you still look soft and pretty. You know, it doesn't look so cakey, so I absolutely love that. And then for the price point of $35, so yeah, that's about it for this foundation. And if you guys have any foundations you all want me to review, leave those below. Thumbs up this video if you like the foundation, the coverage and how it wears. And if you have it already, let me know below some of your pros or cons of this foundation. And until my next video, I will see you all later.